Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Haley from Bargain Bug, and this time, I'm doing something a little bit different because obviously my channel is new, but I'm doing a Dollar Tree empties, and then there are going to be a few other little items that aren't from Dollar Tree, and I'll talk about them when I mention them. But these are the items that I used in October. So I did want to kind of apologize or explain that if this is being uploaded a week late because I'm filming it a week late. I was hoping it'd be up November 1st, but I am getting over being sick. I think I'm finally done being sick. I'm coughing a little bit today, but the past week I have just been miserable, sick, coughing. I think I kind of mentioned that in the last little clip of my last haul, and I have just been trying to get over it and stop being sick, so I haven't filmed, and I really haven't gone to Dollar Tree because of it. So I am getting over being sick. I might cough a little bit, and I do have some coffee over here, so that way if I, voice gets dry, if my throat gets dry, it won't affect my voice. So So I know from watching these on YouTube, these videos can take a while, so I hope this won't take too long. I have all of my stuff kind of just laid out over here. I've been collecting it in this recycle bin. So I live in on-campus apartments at my college, and they give us a recycling bin and a trash bin. So I use trash for trash, but I never use recycle in my own bedroom. We have a recycle out in the kitchen. So I've been using this and storing it, and it was actually overflowing, and I just separated it out into piles. So it looks like the majority of it is food though. So I was gonna start with dinner foods or non-snack foods, and then move on. So okay, so to start off with are these shoestring fries. So I know for a fact I already mentioned them, but these fries are so not worth it. Do not buy them. It is just, those fries are so tiny, and so they look like they're gonna be skinny little fries, which they are, and I like that, but they were all so tiny. It was like you were getting the end of a french fry bag, but that was the whole bag. Unless that's what you want, maybe that's good for kids, I guess, but I don't know. They were just they were so small in size and also so tiny in length, and I definitely do not recommend. I didn't like them, and I even thought about throwing them away, but I was might as well just finish them out. So don't recommend. But what I do recommend are these crinkle cut fries. And I'm actually on my second bag of these. They're in my freezer. Actually, third bag of these. They're in my freezer, and they're just the crinkle cut french fries. And they're by, this one's the Winding River Farms brand. I didn't mention on this one, but this one is the TJ Farms Select. And I'm pretty sure this brand has other types and sizes of french fries. I think they have a steak cut and something else. And they do have these at the Dollar Tree. Yes, they do have those at the Dollar Tree. And I've never seen any other by this brand of the Winding River Farms. Sorry, I keep comparing these. So this one was 20 ounces and this one was 14 ounces, but the size of the crinkle cut fries and just the overall quality and everything, I honestly like these so much better, and I repeat purchased them. So definitely recommend the crinkle cut over the other ones. Garlic bread. So I think I've already mentioned this as well because I've already repeat purchased this, but I think that it's pretty good. I think it's better than buying into the store, because I know it can be $2-3 for the same exact thing. Although I do know that I like to get the cheesy ones. I have the little cheese on top, or garlic knots, or switch it up a little bit, and that's something that they don't offer at the Dollar Tree is variety of it. But on a broke college student's budget, 6 slices of garlic bread for $1 is pretty good, and I eat a lot of spaghetti and stuff like that, so works good on the side. So I mean, I definitely recommend. And I think this is the last frozen item. Do not recommend. These are French toast sticks, and it's by Chef Ernesto, and I do not recommend. I cannot stress this enough. I was hoping, like I think I said when I hauled this, that I've been really craving French toast, but I don't want to make it, and so I was hoping to get like French toast sticks, and at the Dollar Tree it would be even better, but they were so gross. I was so excited to try them. I tried them the next day, like after I bought them, and I threw them away, the ones that I tried, and I threw away the like frozen ones. It was like soggy bread, and it was buttery and like soggy, greasy bread that didn't even taste like cinnamon, or like it didn't taste flavored at all. And even in the ingredients it says, I mean, bread, palm oil, sugar, skim milk, cinnamon, custard powder, salt, paprika, and vanilla essence. There was no vanilla, there was no cinnamon, this was, I don't know why you would even put paprika, but anyways, I just don't recommend. Do not recommend. They were so gross. Maybe I'll try the waffles if it's not by the Chef Ernesto brand, because I'm kind of scared about it. But I don't want frozen waffles, I want frozen French toast, so I'll probably just end up buying it at the grocery store. This, oops, this Southwest tortilla mix was so good. So it came with the roasted tomato sauce and the tortilla crust mix, and so you took like 3 to 4 chicken breasts, you coat it in the sauce, you coat them in the tortilla crust mix, and then you baked it in the oven, and it was so good. I actually still have some in my freezer. Sorry, nope. I actually still have some left over in my refrigerator, and I'm definitely going to have that for lunch as soon as I finish filming this. And as a college student, like I always mention, this, doing 3 or 4 breasts, and I do like bigger breasts, I can do like 2 of them per meal, or 1 if I'm like really hungry or dinner or something. And so I like to do something like this and make a lot of something and have leftovers and then eat on it multiple times, and so I'll eat it for lunch and dinners, and I mix it up, and I let it last about a week, week and a half, and that just makes it really convenient to just come home from work, grab this out of the fridge, and there you go. And so on the side of this, I got this one at Dollar Tree, and the sides I didn't get at Dollar Tree, so I just wanted to mention that. I got this Farmhouse Mexican style long grain rice, and this by far is my favorite Mexican rice. I get it all the time. I think I got this, honestly I don't remember, either Fred Meyer, which is the same thing as Kroger, or Safeway, or Walmart. Those are like 3, or even Winco. Those are the stores that I kind of shop at. But just, it's the best. It's really convenient too, because you literally just put the water, the butter, the rice, the seasoning mix, you like let it boil, you cover it, and you let it sit for 25 minutes. You don't stir it, anything, you come back to it, and it's ready. Boom. So, although that is a little bit longer than some of the other ones, like Rice-A-Roni or whatever, it's just so easy and convenient. You throw it all in a pot, you let it sit for 25 minutes, and there you go, boom. And I love the flavor of it, so I definitely recommend this. And I know that they have pastas and stuff, but I've never tried literally anything else from this brand. I just really like this. And then also on the side of it, I got these refried beans, and again, I don't remember which store I got it at. The main stores that I shop at are Winco, Walmart, Safeway, and Fred Meyer sometimes. And it's just kind of like whatever store is most convenient or closest or whatever, but so this is the Rosarita Vegetarian refried beans, and this is my favorite brand of refried beans. I always get the vegetarian ones. I honestly don't really know the difference, but that's just what my mom always did, and so I just like go with what I'm used to, I guess. And yeah, so I made all 3 of these together, and I've been having them as leftovers, and it made quite a bit of food, and it'll last me quite a bit of meals. So, but I definitely recommend, and I will be on the lookout to see if I can find another one of these, because I really liked this. Okay, and then this is just a really random thing that I'm talking about, but it is the Great Value cream cheese spread. So obviously this is from Walmart, it's not from Dollar Tree, but the reason why I'm showing this, which is actually really funny because I do post all these, like I post my hauls, and I shared this when I got my Walmart grocery haul, and my best friend watches my videos, and her and I were talking, and we had a whole conversation about this cream cheese, which is why I'm showing it. So I think I mentioned that Ibotta had a deal on the Philadelphia cream cheese, and I was gonna get that, but then this was so much cheaper and I like couldn't justify it. But I will not ever repurchase this, not for the taste, not for the flavor, not for anything like that, but because of the packaging. The lid, like, because this is empty and I've cleaned it out, it's not gonna do what it's not gonna do what it does normally, if that makes sense. But the lid doesn't like stay on very well. It just like comes off, and I'll like go to grab it out of my refrigerator and it would come off, and if you really push it down even, it's still like, it just like, it comes off really easily. And my best friend is traveling, like I think I've mentioned quite a bit of times, but so yeah, I think I've mentioned it quite a bit of times, but my best friend is traveling in the country, and she's traveling on a trailer, and they had this in their refrigerator in their trailer, and the lid would always come off when they were driving, so she will not buy it because of that as well. So I just wanted to mention that. It's a really random thing, but if that doesn't bother you, then I mean, I think it was good for the price, but just the lid popping off like that, it drove me insane. I would go to grab it and I would like drop it, and it was just, yeah, so definitely don't recommend. Alright, and this apple juice cocktail, so I also have mentioned this in my haul, but this is the apple juice cocktail from Concentrate, and this is the Ruby Kissed. So last time I couldn't remember the brand when I was talking about it, but this is the one that I got, and it's 64 fluid ounces. I did not like this. I don't recommend. I almost poured it out, but I decided to finish drinking it. It's just like, it's not bad, and it's not like this awful thing, but it's not the apple juice that I was wanting. It almost tastes like the apple juice that you get from school lunches, which was like, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just like not the good apple juice. I didn't like it. I don't recommend. I actually haven't finished the ones that I was talking about in my haul that I said I would mention, but I've been drinking the Mott's one, and it's 32 ounces, so it is smaller. So I've been drinking it less often than I was drinking this, but it's good. So I would definitely repurchase that. And I have not tried the cider yet from the Old Orchard brand, but I did buy the, which I haven't finished as well, so I'm not showing the bottle, but it's the Signature Farms brand apple cider, and that was, they had it on sale, so it was $1, so I bought that, and I've been drinking it because I've been sick, and I don't really like tea, so I've been warming it up, and that was really good. I actually drank it last night before bed. So the Signature Farms, just the Safeway brand of the apple cider, was good, and it was on sale for $1, so okay. My opinions on apple juice. And then this is the Old Orchard iced tea in peach, and it is the lightly sweet. I had bought so many of these during the summer, and I don't think that they're selling them anymore, although I think I might have saw lemon last time I was there, which I haven't tried the lemon one, but I love peach tea, and I was trying to find ways this summer to drink less sugary and less drinks that are bad for me. So like I was trying to get out soda, which I didn't do. I mean, I cut it out for a while, but anyways, and this was the perfect thing for me. So it only has 4 grams of sugar per 8 fluid ounces, which obviously isn't the greatest thing, but for peach tea and like for iced teas that are bottled, that's really good. And to me, this kind of tasted like Snapple peach tea, but like watered down, so it wasn't as sweet, but it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't like gross watered down. But I definitely recommend. I think I still have another one of these in my fridge. I bought so many this summer. I think this is probably like my 5th or 6th bottle, but yeah, I think this is really good. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to like the random category, and then later I'll go back to snacks just to like mix it up a little bit. And these are all the categories, all the things that like didn't have a category or I didn't use enough of. So first I guess would be beauty, and this is the Daily Defense Enriched with Argan Oil from Morocco Moisturizing Conditioner. That is a lot to say. And I think I mentioned this on one of my hauls, but I've been using this one and I really like it. I'm not super picky about conditioner. I have a really dry scalp, so I use Head and Shoulders, I think dry scalp or whatever, and I really like that, and so, but I don't find that I don't know, I don't really care about conditioner, I guess is what I'm saying. So I tried this one out, I really liked it, I like the smell of it, and the reason why I tried this out is because of this, and this is the Damage Defense Deep Conditioner with Argan Oil, and it's the Daily Defense brand, and it's just like this little tub, and you, it was like a really thick conditioner, so you'd put it on the ends of your hair, put it in your hair, and let it sit, and then like the directions were like use it 2 to 3 times a week, which I only wash my hair every other day, so I would use this like a couple times a week. I really like this, and I actually only found this at the 99-cent store, which is kind of like a Dollar Tree, but it's a whole other company, and I found this at my mom's house, and a very long story short, I found it, but I was traveling on a plane, and then when I was there again, but when I traveled by car, I was gonna buy a bunch of these, and they were all out. So I have not found it since, but this brand has a pink version of this. I don't know, I can't remember what the, like oil or whatever that's used in it, but I really like that as well. So I like mixing it up and using like a conditioner and a deep conditioner, and I really like the way that my hair feels with this. I was using this for a while as like my only conditioner, but then I felt like it wasn't doing enough if I use it too often, if that makes sense. But I really liked this, and the pink version of this. I think there was also, I know there's a white version which is coconut oil, but I hate the smell of coconut, I hate the taste of it, I hate coconut. So, and they also have a conditioner in the coconut oil, so I will not try the white one. And then I think they had like, they have a brown one of this one, which I think was, I honestly don't remember. That's one I have in my shower now. And then they had like an orangey bottle of this one, and it was like curl defense. But as you can see, my hair is not curly, it's definitely straight, so I have not tried that one out either. But definitely recommend both of these products. I mean, I said random. This is definitely random. This was the Flea Scarf, and it was men's, and it was the plaid scarf. I actually haven't worn it yet because it hasn't really been cold enough to wear scarves yet. But I think it's really, really cute and good quality, and I like it. So here's that. I mean, this is, I mean, again, they're all random. So this is the over-the-door hook, and this is the one that goes over the door, and it has the 2 little hooks there, and I use this on my bedroom door, and I put my purse on the top hook and my backpack on the bottom hook, okay, so my purse on the top hook and my backpack on the bottom hook, because I go to class before I go to work, so I normally take my backpack off, and then when I'm heading to work I take my purse off, so it kind of like works out in that order. I think it's pretty sturdy, durable. I was really surprised by the quality of this, and this just worked out perfectly for me because I didn't want one of the ones that goes around the door that has like 5 or 6 hooks, because all I needed was my purse and my backpack, maybe a jacket. So I'm thinking about buying another one to hang up like jackets up on the door, to save room in my closet. But I definitely recommend. I think it was a really good product, and this is the Essentials brand, which is a Greenbrier brand, so it is made by Dollar Tree. And yeah, I really recommend. So I use it like every day in my dorm. Alright, and this is the packaging that was on the containers that I hauled in my last video, and they're these white containers with the red lids, and they're the Rubbermaid take-alongs, and I bought these when I was making cookies to take these to work. I think that they're good size, they're good containers, good quality. I recommend. There's not much more to say about them than that. And then I bought these Febreze Freshness Hawaiian Aloha tall kitchen bags, and I got these in the bonus pack, so you got 2 free bags, 40% more, so I got 7 instead of 5. And this is what it looks like, and these are the perfect size for me, and this is the perfect box for me, because like I said, I have a trash can in my room and then there's one in the kitchen. So the kitchen we obviously go through a lot more, but in my room I don't find that I have a ton of trash in my own room. So a size like this, I don't need to buy a big bag of them, or a big like box of them. So I think that this is a good size for me. I mean, they're Glad bags, and I find that the quick tie bags, you get more of them for the same price as the ones that have like the pull handles, like the red pull handles. And the Good Sense brand, I don't recommend those. I used those when I was packing, and I like to pack my clothes in trash bags because it makes it so much easier, like my hanging clothes. And the red straps like pulled out of the bags, and the bags weren't sturdy, and I didn't like those. But I tried these, and this is just for my regular trash. The smell is good. It's a Glad brand, so obviously it's like a name brand, and yeah, there's not much more I can say about them besides I recommend. And then I do have 2 candles. This one is from Dollar Tree, and this one is the Spiced Gingerbread, and this is made by the Star Candle Company, so I'm not sure if that's a Dollar Tree brand or not, but this is the Spiced Gingerbread, and I got this last Christmas, and I mean, I wasn't overly impressed with it. I think at the beginning it did really well, and then I think the more that I burned it, the less I smelled it. I'm pretty sure I ended up just like pouring out the wax so I can show this in the empty video. And I don't think I'm going to reuse this container, so I'll probably just throw it away. But yeah, Spiced Gingerbread. But I have bought a lot of their candles, and I have so many candles, and I switch off between them. So I have a lot of candles, and I switch off between them, so I take a really long time to burn through any candle. But I do have quite a few of them from Dollar Tree, and I have the old Williamsburg ones, which are the best ones, and the ones that look like they're little mason jars are the best ones. And I've burned through so many of those at my boyfriend's house, so I don't have them to show, but like the pumpkin ones and everything, they're great. And then this is a Bath & Body Works item, but I just wanted to show it because I don't burn through candles enough to like have a whole video about it. And this one is the Pumpkin Apple, and I believe I purchased this one the beginning of last fall, and this is how far it burned down to, and I love this scent. I've repurchased it. This is actually the scent that I'm burning today, is the Pumpkin Apple, and I love this scent. I've purchased it in the wallflowers, I've purchased them in the car, which the car one lasted forever. I don't know, some of the scents don't last the greatest in the car fresheners, but this one lasted forever, and people were like coming in my car and were like, ooh, that smells so good. And I just absolutely, I adore this scent. I love this scent. I definitely recommend, and I'm definitely going to repurpose this candle, the jar anyways, so and a tip with that, if you don't know, is if you just freeze it, the wax will pull out fairly easily, and then you can use just any like kind of Goo Gone or even soapy water to remove like the stickiness from the label. But yeah, I think that the jars are just so cute, and I love this design on the top of it. And yeah, I'll read you the notes. Red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon, and clove buds. So I love it. I mean, I'm burning it right now. I can't say enough. I actually bought 2 of these this year because last season I didn't burn this one as often because I wanted to savor it, and this one I'm just burning like crazy, and I have another one. Favorite scent from Bath & Body Works as far as candles. candles go, and move on to like school stuff and then end with snacks because snacks are my favorite to talk about. So I've purchased a lot of the Jot brand, and then a lot of these are the clear plastic, so I can't really show you what it is because I didn't finish the items. But this is the sticker note flags 500 sheets, and they're just the little flags, and I've been using them in my textbooks to flag pages. I rent books, so instead of like writing in them, I'll use sticky notes and such, and these are the little flags, and there's multiple colors, so I can, you know, go between chapters and do different flags and stuff like that, so I really like this. This is the Jot Portfolios, 3 holes, 2 pockets, so they're just little folders, and I like them a lot. I think 2 for $1 is a really good price, and the ones that I got were super cute, and yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say about them than that, but definitely recommend. And this is the sticky notes, and this is the 275 sheets. And this was a big long thing that had multiple different sizes of sticky notes. There were some flags, and there was thinner ones and fatter ones, and I believe it had 3-hole punches so it could go in a binder if you wanted to, which I don't use binders, I use just like notebooks. But I found those extremely helpful as well. The different sizes and different colors and thicknesses and stuff are super helpful as a college student to mark up textbooks and study and stuff, so definitely recommend. This one's even worse to show. It's just this little thing. This is the pencil holder by Jot, but this came off of the little cups that I have, and I have 2 of them on my desk actually, and they're just the wire like cups, and they hold pencils, and I have pencils and pens. I actually have one that's pencils and pens and my scissors in one, and then the other one is like markers and expo markers and stuff like that, so I'd have, and highlighters, so I can have them separated and have a little bit more organized. I am a stationary person, so I love all pens and markers and stuff, so having those separated makes it so much easier on my desk. This is the packaging from a Sharpie, and it's just the ultra fine Sharpies, and I don't know if this is the greatest deal, only like 1 Sharpie for $1, but I really like the ultra fine ones, and I don't find that I need the big packs of them, so I mean, a Sharpie's a Sharpie, so I like this. This is the packaging from More Pens. So this was the ink brand INC, and it is the 2 roller gel balls Gel X pens. I mean, this is the back of the packaging. I didn't like these. I feel like they don't write as well, and I've had a lot of issues with, like, I'm writing in the middle of a letter, it just like stops working and I have to like scribble a lot. I don't recommend these. I had them in my pencil pouch and I actually took them out because they're not a pen that I want to reach for. So I thought like a roller gel pen would be good, but I don't recommend these. This is the tape, and this would be like the washi tape. This was the kind that I got. I got 2 different rolls actually, but this one, it has like little triangles and stuff like that. I didn't find this to be the greatest of qualities and like the best like stickiness, I guess. I mean, I tried hanging things up with it and it fell, so maybe like using it in other ways it would be better, but I actually used this tape, this one and the other one that I got, and I put tape on the front of my portfolios, and I wrote what classes they were, so that way at the end of the term I can pull that up and then I can put new ones on for the new classes, and that also, I am taking 4 classes, well, taking 5 classes, no, yeah, okay, I'm taking 4 classes, so I have 2 classes in each folder, and that keeps me organized, and the sticky tape putting on front of it kept it organized for which class it was, so. And then save the best for last in this category is the planner stickers. So I purchased so many of these, and every time I go I look for more. They are just the greatest thing ever. So I use them in my planner that I use for school, and I find that putting little stickers on it all over the place just make me use it more because I feel like it's more cute and I'm actually using it. I take the time. It's almost like a self-care thing to do for myself, is to put all the stickers in it, and I like the ones that have the little encouraging like little words on them. So the like you got this, or like this week I know I have one on mine that says stay inspired, because this is week 6 or 7 of the term, which is when I start to struggle, and you get the blues of like, is the term over yet? I feel like it's taken so long, and then there's like midterms and exams and finals coming up, and it's just the end of the term when a lot of things are happening. So the stay inspired helps. So I've thought about making like a video of like college student planner, and if you're interested about that, like let me know in the comments. But yeah, I really like the planner stickers, and I've watched some of the other YouTubers that put stickers on their meal planners, and that just like didn't like work for me, but I use my planner all the time for school and classes and stuff. So definitely recommend those, and they're super cheap for $1, you know. You can buy stickers other places, but they'll be so much more expensive. Okay. So I'm going to try to make this last stuff kind of quickly because I feel like I've been talking forever. But this is my snack category, so it does have the most. So I'm just going to start off with my pile. So this is the pastry crisps. So I saved the packaging just to show, and this is just, it's a 4-pack, and it comes like this, and then there's 4 bars that come in on the front of them, and they have quite a bit of different snacks. Like I think that they had like the Scooby snacks like this, and like Minion crackers, and a couple different other ones, but ones that I've found, and I started finding in the summer, and I still think that they're in stores, are these pastry crisps, and this is a really good price at Dollar Tree, and these are the Special K strawberry pastry crisps, and let's see, there we go. I definitely recommend these because it's 100 calories for this, and to me this almost tasted like a not as sweet Pop-Tart, but like not as sweet, like, I guess like Pop-Tarts are just really sugary, and they're, I mean, obviously a lot bigger, and I mean the strawberry flavoring kind of tasted like Pop-Tarts to me, and it does have a little bit of like a frosting on top, but it's not as like sweet and like fake, I guess, as Pop-Tarts. So I really recommend these. They were perfect for like an on-the-go kind of thing, and I really enjoyed them, so I recommend them, you know, cheap. This was the Brownie Brittle, and this is Sheila G's Brownie Brittle chocolate chip, and I think I remember seeing like a caramel one or something like that, but I got the chocolate chip one, and these were really good. I mean, it's exactly what it says. It's a brownie brittle, so it tasted like a brownie. It was almost like a brownie and a cookie mix, like a crunchy cookie. I recommend because they were good, but I don't recommend because this is such a small bag that I ate the whole bag in one sitting while I was studying, and that's a lot of sugar and that's a lot of calories. But yeah, I thought they were tasty. It's almost like getting like a crunchy potato chip and the sweetness, so I do recommend these. This is the fruit-filled biscuits, raisin and apple, and this was by Sun's Best, and I have really mixed feelings on these. So I don't know, I guess I was just expecting it to be soft, but it was more of a crunchy biscuit. But the size of this, like, I mean, there's 10 fruit-filled biscuits, 2 per pouch. So there was 5 pouches in there, so that's quite a bit. And there were the raisin and apple, which also, again, I was kind of mixed on because it was like crunchy, but then also like chewy with the raisin, but I liked the flavor of it, so I have felt myself reaching for these, but I don't know that I would repurchase them. I'm not sure. It's a really mixed feeling, but it is 110 calories for the 2 biscuits. So again, that is a really good snack, and it is a really quick on the go thing. I like finding things that are quick and on the go, so maybe I would repurchase these. I mean, it had a really good shelf life, so I don't know. I mean, try them out for yourself, I guess, is what I'm gonna say, but yeah. So this isn't Dollar Tree, this is Dollar General, but I thought I would show these. These are the Clover Valley Chewy Chocolate Chip Cookies. I was really craving chewy chocolate chip cookies, but I didn't want to pay for the Chips Ahoy because it was just more expensive, and I think these were like 2 for $3. I think, but these were really good. I actually kept them like right over here by my bed, and I would just have like 2 or 3 a night, which was really bad for me, but I was just super craving sweets at that point, so that's why I bought these. And I'm showing these because I've tried, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like the Dollar Tree pretty much always has them, and then they're the chewy cookies, and they were not chewy. They were like crunchy and like dry, and I didn't like them. So I definitely recommend these. These were very comparable to Chips Ahoy and were super cheap. So got these from Dollar General. This is the Skinny Pop Popcorn, and this is the real pepper jack cheese kind. I've got the green one before, which I think is cheddar cheese. Or no, the yellow one is cheddar cheese, and the green one is just like sea salt, I think. I think this was a really good deal, and back when I bought these, there was an Ibotta deal for like 75 cents off or something like that, which made this $1, so why not pick it up? The pepper jack was a little bit spicier than I was anticipating. I love pepper jack cheese, but I felt like there was quite a bit of spice on it, but it wasn't like spicy. It was just spicier than I thought it was gonna be. But I thought it had a lot of flavor, and this whole package had only 140 calories, which I think was really good for a snack. And yeah, I definitely would recommend these. I haven't been seeing Skinny Pop, I don't think, at Dollar Tree recently though. This is the Apple Snacks Cinnamon Applesauce, and this was a 6-pack, and I mean, applesauce is applesauce, and these were really good. The one thing that I will say, which I did say last time, was that they sometimes have just the 4-packs, or sometimes they'll have both, but I mean, normally they're right by each other, and definitely don't go for a 4-pack when you can get a 6-pack for $1. Like, why would you cheat yourself out on 2? So look at the sizing of them. For a while, my Dollar Tree didn't have the 6-pack, so I just didn't buy them for a while because I know that I eventually would get the 6-pack, and they would have it in. So this is a really good snack to have, and it's an on-the-go snack, or I don't know. I love applesauce and the cinnamon apple. Like, I love cinnamon and applesauce, so good snack to have. So these are the Betty Crocker cookie mixes, and this is the chocolate chip and the peanut butter. I mean, I think these were good. They were cookies. I don't think you can really go wrong with these kind of things. I feel like I would rather have cookie dough cookies more than these ones, although these were really easy and convenient, and yeah, I mean, I'm just really picky about my cookies, I guess, so I made these for my coworkers. I didn't make them for myself, but I wouldn't pick these up to make for myself. And I've actually been really unimpressed with the Betty Crocker mixes like these. I purchased a cornbread one. I purchased 2 actually, and I made one of them. I ate 1 slice of cornbread from it, and I threw that away, and I threw away the other package. I found it so gross, and I was just unimpressed with it. So, I mean, not the greatest, but not the worst. I mean, it'll do in a pinch, you know, but cookies are cookies, so. This is the Gardetto's Original Recipe Snack Mix, and I mean, there's not much to say about this because this is just really good. I like this, and I think it's a good price for $1, and I switch it off between buying this and Chex Mix occasionally as like a treat. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good price, and it's a good snack. This is the Homestyle Select Restaurant Style Tortilla Chips, and I think this was a good price. And this is 8.5 ounces, and so it's a pretty big bag for $1. I found that these were a little bit more salty than I thought that they would be, and like more than like other tortilla chips. I use these and I crumble them up on my like taco salad, and then I use them for nachos. I would repurchase them, but just know that they are a little bit more on the salty side, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but I mean, for this big bag, I think that's a good deal for $1. Okay. My last few things, this video, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so long. These are the Trolley Big Bold Bears, and this was a packaging of them, and I don't like blue raspberries, so I actually saved them to show, but these are how big they are. They are massive. I mean, I don't know if you can really tell the scale on the camera, but I like buying trolley candies there because they're just so much cheaper, and they're normally, I mean, that's a good price, so cheaper than you would find at grocery stores. Alright, my last two things. So these are the glazed honey buns, and I picked these up because they were 2 for $1 because of the expiration date was getting close, and so it was only 50 cents for this, but I do not recommend. They were not good. They were not like honey buns. They were not like the name brand or whatever of honey buns. They didn't look like this at all, like the packaging. There was like barely any frosting on it, and they were a lot smaller than I thought they were gonna be, and I will never pick these up again. I did not like them. But on the opposite side, these are delicious. These, and this is the same brand as the other one, which I didn't mention. This is the Mrs. Freshly's Delicious Deals. These are the mini donuts, the powdered sugar ones, and it's a 16 count, so it comes with 4 individually wrapped 4-packs of donuts, and I liked these a lot. I think they're really comparable to like Hostess. I think technically Hostess, I think there's like 6 in a pack, and they're maybe a little bit bigger than these ones are, but I don't need that, and they were a good like quick snack on the go. I ate them quite a bit. I still have, I think, 1 more box because these were also the 2 for $1, so I got quite a bit of them. I would repurchase them, so definitely recommend. Okay, we have officially come to the end of this video. If you stuck around and watched till the very end, I thank you so much. I did not realize that this video was going to be so long. I've been filming for like 45 minutes, but this was my empties. So these are all the things that I've purchased from Dollar Tree, and I will continue to show these if this is a video that like gets views and, you know, people like it. Yeah, so thanks for watching.